Hey guys, Boxing with B.
A-Rod without the paycheck.
We're back, finally. I mean, we should have been back a long time ago, but I mean, live sports.
Yes, live sports. Excuse me, live sports. UFC, soccer.
That's what
Germany.
You've been watching.
Yep.
UFC, we've been tuning into more than we have. Like, we used to watch it back in the day.
Back in the day.
And then when it was like Chuck Liddell.
Brock Lesnar and all the other guys.
And then we stopped. And then now it's like, there's nothing
I'll give Dana White credit. He put it back and he, and people are watching. People, they got new fans.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And we watched yesterday. We don't need to touch on it. But like now, finally, we're back. The sport we've been waiting for. Boxing. And one thing I do want to say is when we're watching UFC, it's like it gets the job done of watching live sports again or like
sports, yes.
Exactly, contact sports. But when you're watching it, like even when we're breaking it down, we're like, oh my gosh, look, he just needs to jab. Oh, it's like the simple boxing, like skills, boxing mechanics that we always see.
These guys have different skills, they have, takedown, jiu-jitsu and stuff like that.
But does it bother you though when we're watching and they're trying to do stand-up game like the whole time? They're not going to jiu-jitsu or ground game. They're just doing stand-up game and you just see it like...
It's just a street brawl.
It's just so flawed.
It's a street brawl.
It frustrates me because then it's like, oh, he just took a big hit. And it's like, there was no power behind that hit.
Well, that Cody Garber or whatever his last name is, he...
Yeah.
Hit.
I'm not saying all of them don't know how to throw a punch, but most of them. You see it like wind out, coming at him like this, and then go straight. It's like, anyways.
Different topic.
June 9th, Tuesday, we have Shakur Stevenson back in the ring. He's a former Olympian, right?
Silver medalist, yes.
Yeah. He won silver for the U.S. in 2016 in the Summer Olympics.
Yes.
Now, he's 22 years old. He's undefeated. 13 wins, I think 7 of those. Let me check my little notes. 7 by knockout. And the guy he's fighting, he's from Puerto Rico, right? Yeah. Caraballo.
Yeah,
that's his name.
I think it's a replacement from another guy he was going to fight.
Okay, well, this guy, though, what I was looking at is like, I haven't seen the other guy fight. But his record shows that his last fight was this year. It was before the whole quarantine and coronavirus really hit. So he fought in January.
Okay.
So... he's a little bit older, not old. I think he's like 26, so he's older than Stevenson.
He's not even in his prime yet.
But I didn't see any notable names on his record, right?
And he wasn't an Olympian. He's never fought out of Puerto Rico. It's his first time.
Okay, so that the nerves could be there. But on the positives, because we talked about Stevenson, he's more known out here, right?
He's known, more and he has a better amateur.
Yeah.
Being an Olympian and and all that.
He has already fought on a world platform. He's a champion.
He's better fought. He has better competition.
Yeah. So a plus for Caraballo, I would say, is that he actually got to fight this year.
Yeah.
He got a fight in January. And here we are. I think Stevenson's last fight, I want to say it was like 8 months ago.
Yeah.
He fought against Joet Gonzalez. I believe that's Golden Boy's fighter. And he won by decision. But see, that's a good fight because Joet is young too. It was 2 young guys fighting each other. But he was able to come out with that decision. He won by decision. And now he's coming back into the ring to face Caraballo. So I'm just excited that we're going to see boxing again.
Boxing again, yes.
One thing I've seen a lot is, all right, so Bob Arum's hosting these fights, but there's going to be no fans in attendance. Now, people that haven't been tuning into UFC maybe are saying, is this going to be a factor? It's boring. Some people are saying, like, in other sports, we've seen stuff like, I don't want to play. The fans are what makes it. It's like,
the fans do make it, but still, we need sports. And, soccer was doing good. That German soccer was great.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did.
And then I remember you saying that they played some music, like how they usually try to rally everybody up. Yeah. But you said, dang, I never hear that when we're watching these.
Yeah, you heard different noise. You heard people talk.
Yeah.
You heard stuff that you've never heard before because the crowd's too loud.
Yeah. And even with UFC, just a little, touching it a little bit, I heard after some of the interviews, the fighters were saying things like, when I was in there, it was a different experience. I'm glad I got to fight, but it was a different experience because one of them was like really tired. He lost the fight. I don't know who it was, but he basically said that as he was tired and going, into the fight, he was hearing the other corner. He could hear them loud and clear instructing the other fighter on what to do. And he was like, oh man, and that's just funny because that's something that you never hear. You just hear a whole bunch of chanting, screaming, and all these different things. Your corner, their corner.
But they were fighting. So, and what's good about it? I heard the shots. You could hear that they were really fighting.
Yeah.
Because you heard the contact going at it.
So I say no fans, no problem.
Yeah, no problem.
From a viewer's standpoint, I don't know about the fighters because it's going to be,
Like, come on. If suddenly history made its point and all of a sudden you see Joshua fight Fury, tell me you're not going to buy that pay-per-view.
Even if there's
fans
no one in attendance.
Fans, we're going to watch that fight, period.
Yeah. And this is another thing, too. You know how I was like, what the heck? The fights are on a Tuesday. I would expect them to be on Saturday. And what did you say?
What did you say? School. Tuesday night fights. I saw a lot of Tyson. I saw Chavez. I saw a guy named Yuri Boy Campus. All these great fighters fight on Tuesday night fights.
So do you think that's a positive, good move on Top Rank?
They're bringing back old school. Bob Arum's old school. So he's bringing back Tuesday night fights. And we watched them. Hard day's work. You want to unwind? Bam, boxing. Big names, not no little names.
Man, I forgot to say what time it's on, but I'm going to assume it's at around 6.
About 6 or 7, yeah.
Better be, because if not, I can't watch it.
Yeah, it'll be on. You'll see it.
I'll find a way.
Yeah.
No, but like I said, I didn't say this, but I said it in my head. If you don't watch boxing or whatever, quarantine is still a thing. All these other sports are not back yet. Tune in on Tuesday. There's going to be live fights.
Yep.
Of what sport? The best sport out there.
And you never know. Upsets could happen, which I doubt, but what happens if they do?
I guess you're going to have to tune in to find out.
Tune in and watch out.
Yep. All right, that's it for now.
Lights out.